Good morning. I'm up this morning before Aiden's even up and ready for school because I need to work up some apples that I've had for a little while. I've worked up almost 3/4 of the box, and I've made 2 batches of apple butter. I've been freeze drying some apples to put away for later, and I thought I would show you how easy it is to make your own apple butter. I don't know if that's something that everyone likes, but we love it. So I'm just gonna peel my apples, which is the worst part of the whole process. But I love this little handy dandy peeler. I'll have to get something to put the scraps in later. And I'm just gonna set the apples here for now, and then I'll separate them a little bit after I get them peeled. I've got about 10 apples right now, I think, that I'm gonna start with, and hopefully that fills up my crock pot. Yeah, and I like it that it's a crock pot recipe. Simple, simple. I had one of these little apple peelers that I got from a canning class that I took years ago, and I never could get it to work, so I think it was just a bad right out of the box. But I found this one at Hobby Lobby for like $10. Not even $10, I think it was like $8.99, and it works really, really good. You'll have to excuse my messy kitchen. It seems like all I've been doing lately is everything but cleaning. Now that it's warm outside, I've been spending a lot of time out there getting stuff ready for the spring, like for my chickens and that sort of thing. So, and I'd much rather be outside working than inside working. So I'm just gonna peel the rest of these apples, and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I have ended up putting about 12 peeled apples in here. So I have all that sticky mess cleaned up from the peelings and the juice and all that. So I moved my crock pot over here, and my hands are clean. So now all we have to do is add the spices. And it is just a half a cup. And the apples I used, I think, were Fuji apples. So we just add a half a cup of granulated sugar and another half a cup of brown sugar. Dark or light, I just happen to have light in this little container. And let's see, it's not wanting to come out. It's all kind of clumped together. Let me loosen it up just a tad. So then we do a half cup of brown sugar, then a teaspoon of cinnamon. Let me make sure this is cinnamon. Oops. Yeah, I'm sorry, the lid said cinnamon. Do you ever have days when you just can't hold on to anything? I think I'm having one of those days. So, and you can, you know, it doesn't have to be exact, and to me, the more cinnamon, the better. So we're just gonna sprinkle cinnamon, and my recipe also calls for a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and it looks like I'm almost out of that, so I need to order some more. There's probably not a lot of people buying pumpkin pie spice in March. So we really can't stir it together because it's so full of apples, but I'm gonna do my best just to distribute it a little bit better on the top. And so basically all we're gonna do now is just turn it on, leave it on low all day, and then we will use our immersion blender to make it smooth this afternoon. I'm sorry, do you hear my chickens? I have some chickens that I haven't moved outside yet because it's still a little bit too cold here. So now all we're gonna do is just plug it in and cook it on low for 8 to 10 hours until I get home this afternoon, and then we'll take another look at it. See you later. Okay, I'm back. It's been about probably 10 hours, and I'll turn this crock pot up a little bit so you can see how the apples have cooked down. I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh yeah, they cooked down a lot. There's a lot of juice. So now all we have to do is take our immersion blender, and this may be too loud, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this all up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, it's not too loud, I don't think. And this little immersion blender, Jason got this for me. It's a KitchenAid. Probably about 2 or 3 Christmases ago, and I love this thing. I didn't get all the skins off when I peeled it. I didn't get all the skins off when I peeled the apples, and that's fine because they'll all be blended up anyway. Okay, it's all blended up, and as you can see, it is nice and smooth, no big chunks of apples. So the only thing left to do is to just cook this down a little bit more. I'll probably just turn it on warm in my crock pot and leave it on tonight. It's about 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna probably just leave it on warm and let it get really thick. And I don't really have enough to can. I wanted to can this, but it cooks down a lot because the apples are mostly liquid. So I'm going to do this again in the morning with 12 more apples, and I'm just going to sit this in the fridge covered until I have about this much more tomorrow afternoon, and then we will do a part 2 and can it up. So this is what it looks like so far, and we'll be back later to can it.